Hey guys, welcome to your general reading for Gemini. We are going to take a look and see what good things are coming in for you guys. So apply this to your own unique situations, like share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post and when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested and wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, also on Cameo. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and my channel. And also, if you guys didn't know, I am doing another giveaway where I'm giving away 2 free 30-minute personal readings with me on Zoom, or that you could choose a pre-record option. All the details to enter the giveaway is in the description box below. I will announce the winners on the community tab on my YouTube channel on September 30th, okay? So let's get started here for Gemini. What's good coming in for Gemini? What blessings are coming in for Gemini? Just so you guys know, if I look perplexed or confused, I am using a new deck. I'm just trying to get familiar with it, okay? Just be patient and just bear with me, you guys, okay? So we have authority. Okay, so that's the Emperor's energy here. So I feel like you guys are definitely trying to create a stronger foundation for yourself here. Let's say if your life has been out of control, there was a lack of direction here, there was a lack of foundation, a lack of passion here, a lack of drive here. Some of you guys could be finding that at this time here, okay? I feel like you guys are building your own foundation here, and that this strong foundation here is leading you towards your victory and your success here. This is about, this is not about control where you guys are controlling things rigidly here, where you guys are being led by the ego. But I feel like this is control where I feel like you guys are allowing your intuition, allowing your body to guide you here, to form more more of a stable energy that's in your life at this time here, okay? So let's see what else we have. With the 5 of Cups, I feel like you guys have dealt with a lot of disappointment here. Yeah, disappointment, regrets here, okay? And one of the things I'm getting here, this is really interesting here, the 9 of Wands came out in the reverse. So one of the things I'm getting here, this is really interesting. I feel like some of you guys may struggle with, hard work here, but I feel like what Spirit is saying that, hey, hard work comes at a price in a way. It's worth it, right? It's worth to do the hard work so that you can create the stability for yourself here. But, I feel like, what Spirit is saying that when you cut corners, or that when you take shortcuts, this is when you miss out on those lessons that you're meant to learn. Okay, sometimes that's the ego taking over, not wanting to do the hard work, and just avoiding and running away. Because sometimes when we run away, we're trying to protect the image that we created for ourselves because of the traumas that we've experienced here. Okay, but there's a chance, there's an opportunity here. What emotional, uplifting messages do we have here for Gemini? So we have 9 of Cups, which is happiness, joy, fulfillment here. You can achieve happiness, joy, and fulfillment here by dealing with all the traumas that you have experienced. Because if you're still holding on to these traumas, this pain and this hurt, and you're avoiding here, you block yourself from full emotional fulfillment here. Because you still have that energy stuck in you, right? So I feel like what Spirit is saying that this is your opportunity here to find that. One of the things that in the spiritual world, in the spiritual community, we call that spiritual bypassing. When you experience something that's so negative, something that's so damaging, something that's so painful and hurtful, basically spiritual bypassing is that, okay, it happened, right? But you don't process it in a healthy way, or that you may push it away, or that you may ignore it, or that you may say that, oh, it already happened in the past, but you haven't done the work to process it and heal it in a healthy way. And I feel like Spirit is saying that you need to heal this in a healthy way in order for you to experience full peace and full happiness, joy, and fulfillment. We have the 2 of Wands here. And then we have 6 of Pentacles. One of the things I'm getting here is I feel like what's really keeping you stuck here is I feel like you are really generous with your time and energy here. And I feel like what's happening here is that I feel like it's really good to be that way. But also I feel like it's important for you to find balance in that where, yes, you may give to others, you may overextend yourself to others, but it has to be reciprocated. So the energies that you're receiving, you match that energy back to that person. Yeah. If the other person's shitty to you, if this person's not giving to you, that's the energy you reflect right back at them. You don't overgive because then you'll enable the other person's bad behavior here, right? What is coming in for Gemini in love? What is coming in for Gemini in love? So we have the Fool, Aries energy. Seems like there's a new beginning in love for you guys. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like your luck is also changing here when it comes to love. With the Page of Cups here, I mean, there could be new love that's coming into your life. Now, this could also be an indication out of self-love for yourself, okay? Out of like, you know, energetic karmic reasons here is to work on healing your inner child wounds here, okay? So love comes in all forms, right? And I feel like one of the things I feel like Spirit is asking you is to not be reckless with your pain and your hurt and your suffering here, is to contain it and heal it in a healthy way. So I see kind of like an overall theme that's showing up here in this read. Tell me about Gemini in their career and their finances. Tell me about Gemini in their career and their finances. So we have the Knight of Wands here, Aries, Sagittarius energy, and also we have Two of Swords. Some of you guys could be struggling with your finances here, and not just your finances here, but I feel like you guys are struggling to find your purpose in life here. Like, I feel like you guys are really confused about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like once that Knight of Wands finds something that they really want to do, they go for it, right? They stop at nothing until they achieve it. But I feel like more so, like with this Knight of Wands here, like I feel like someone here has all this fire, all this passion here, but I feel like someone here doesn't really know where to really direct that energy towards. It's almost like I feel like someone here is running around like a chicken with their head cut off, but I feel like they don't know where they're going, right? So I feel like there needs to be a sense of, you know, sitting in calmness here and finding those answers within yourself and what you're supposed to do, what you're meant to do. I just feel like, yeah, some of you is just really torn when it comes to their career and their finances. Now, does that mean you're doomed for life? No. You know, it just means that you need to take some time out to sort of like reassess what you really want for yourself here and how you could achieve that. Through consistency and discipline here, that is how you will achieve your goals, right? So let's see what else we have. Tell me about personal empowerment messages here for Gemini. Personal empowerment messages here for Gemini. So Gemini, we have balance here, which is the Justice card. This is about learning your lessons here in life, okay? This is about taking responsibility for yourself here, okay? And a responsibility and accountability here, all right? We have reflection here, which I feel like that's the Hermit card. Yeah, that is the Hermit card. This is about taking some time out to yourself, introspecting, self-reflecting, seeking answers here. And as you go through this journey, over time, the more that you put this into practice, you know, meditating, you know, and journaling, you will seek the answers that you're looking for here, okay? This is about also working on clearing out your own karma, clearing out generational and ancestral karma so that it doesn't get passed down to a future generation. Just keep in mind that, you know, generational karmic DNA is a real thing. You know, so let's say if you have your own karma, right, and you haven't done the work to clear that karma out, that DNA will come into your offspring if you have a child, right? So you definitely don't want to pass that on to your child because, you know, basically you're passing down your own sufferings that you have never dealt with to your child here. And I feel like it's really important to really do the work and not cut corners here. So we do have the Ace of Cups here. You know, one of the things I'm getting is I feel like you guys are really serious about wanting to improve your own life here, but I also feel like there's a sense of, okay, I really want to do it, but I feel like someone here still doesn't have the tools and knowledge to do that. And if that's the case, it doesn't hurt. If there's no shame in actually reaching out to someone for guidance, you know, whether if it's a life coach, whether if it's like a therapist or a spiritual advisor or something like that, get some help. There's no shame in that. No shame in that. And if it's a money issue, there's always like free resources out there that, you know, could help people that doesn't have the financial means to do that. What else do we have? Spiritual gifts for Gemini. Spiritual messages for some. We have the Seven of Swords here. Be careful people in and around you here, because I feel like there are people here, I feel like someone here could be very naive and very gullible here, and I feel like someone here just trusts someone just very easily here, and I feel like you need to make sure that you see things for what it is. Yeah, you see things for what it is and step out of that illusion where, okay, when it's really happening, you pretend like it's not happening. Okay? When you pretend something's not happening, you just make it harder for yourself, right? So I feel like what you see is what you get here. You see, take it for what it is. Ace of Swords here, okay? So Gemini, I do hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated, and I'll speak to you guys in another read. Thanks. Bye.